we meet again. The last time we visited each other, I couldn't get the Yonke to start. Well, at least not on its own. It would start if I push started. My starter is bad. I already tested it. I'm done with it. The relationship is over. She got to go. So what we gonna do? This bolt right here, 10mm. That one right there is a half, which is kind of weird. This is a Honda, and it has a 13mm bolt on it. Usually that ain't gonna happen, so this might be aftermarket. I'm not sure, but mine is a half. Yours might be a 14 or a 12, or it might be a half. I don't know. Maybe there's just one bolt on a Honda that happens to be a 13mm or a half. So as you can see, I already got mine loosened. Get my little get my tanker paws up in there. See how it's spinning? That's how you want it to spin, just like that. You want it to spin like that, boy. You want to get it like that, boy. So let me I can't do it. I can't do it holding the camera. So let me get that bolt off and I'll be right back. Alright, so I got that bolt off. This is for the big harness that goes into the fuse box. That's where you get your powder. You get your powder out of there. So this black one right here, one that got the little cap on its way down there, that goes right there. That's for the solenoid. You know what I'm saying? That's where you get the ignition switch from. When you step on the clutch, turn the key, send some fire out to right there, and it'll make the starter twist. Oh, this dude just ran up on me like he hard, like he about to purge me or something like that. You know, so look at it, he blinking and glowing. Okay, back to what we were doing. And once you get those two off, oh, snap, I forgot. Disconnect the battery, because some of y'all clumsy. I don't want you to, you know, start no fire up under here because you arcing hot wires and stuff like that. So disconnect the battery and continue where we left off. We got those three, 10mm, 13mm, a half, and then that pull that wire off that solenoid right there. And then I got a leak from my VTEC solenoid. You see all that, man? I gotta fix that. But up, off. These cooling hoses is in the way. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to show you, but up, off in there somewhere. Where's she at? Alright, that's gonna be kind of, oh, there it go. Alright, if you look right, I got wires all in the way, but that bolt right there, the one closest to my finger right there, that one you have to get out. That's a 14mm, at least it should be. So it could be a 14 right there. You gotta get all up in between these intake pipes and water lines, radiator lines, whole electric wire. Gotta get in between that electric wire. And then it's another one, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to show y'all that one. It's kind of tucked up in there. Let's see. Okay, well, could be on the left hand side, but it's tucked underneath. There you go. This one right here is another 14. You gotta get that one out. So it's two bolts. Okay. So as you already know, I ain't gonna be able to get them out while I'm holding this dang on camera. So I'm gonna put the camera down and get those things up out of there. But that should be it. Get the electrical stuff off top. Those two 14mm bolts on the side, and she should slide right on out. Alright, there we go. The bad one don't fell up out of there. You see that? You see right where's the, alright. You see how it's moving right there? That's already got that screw out of there. And then the one, oh man, so much stuff in here. I can't even get y'all a good view, but the one, see, that's the starter. The one on the left got that out of there too. So it's time to pull this thing out. I just want to let you know that bolt on the left hand side, you could be working in the dark. The reason I say working in the dark is you're not really gonna be able to get eyes on it with a tool and everything, but you feel for it. You know what I'm saying? God gave you more than one sense. You got the sense of touch. You can feel things. Just feel for it. Once you find that bolt, get you a 14mm or a 9/16, slide it over that bolt. Just feel for it. Slide it over. Get your wrench on it, and when you get your wrench on it, you don't want to have it straight up. You know, you get the wrench, you're gonna need a little extension, and you don't want to have it straight up. You can, but it's kind of hard because if you have the extension, it's gonna be it's gonna be off center. So what you want to do, have it to the side like this, clock it, put it at about like 9 o'clock, something like that, and then put your weight on it, bust it loose, black. You want to push down, black. That's a better position than having it straight up like that. You know what I'm saying? So feel for it, just feel for it, and black, bust it loose. And once you do that member jam will come up all up out of there, boy. See that? She ready to go. Oh, I dropped it. It's all good. Don't work anyway. So let me see if I can get this thing out and hold this phone. Hold on 1 second while I get this thing out of here. Alrighty then, I got it out. There she is. It only took me about 10 minutes to get this thing out. 2 bolts. It goes in like this. You got the bolt over here, and remember, these bolts are 2 different sizes. The bolt, the short one, goes on the right, just like that. Okay. And then the long one is that one on the left, the one you're gonna have to work blindly with. Goes on the left hand side. So once you get those out, this old big back starter fall right out. I'm gonna try to do another test on it on the ground and make sure this thing don't work, because the test that I did in the car showed that this thing don't work. But I just want to make sure this thing don't work. Alright, here we go. We go try to make sure this dang old thing don't work before I turn it in and spend my precious hard-earned money buying a starter that I really didn't need. Okay, so what this is a jumper box. Okay, it's called a jumper box because it jump things. Like if you in a gang fight or something and you need some backup, this is a jumper. It'll help you out. Okay, so you want to get this, make sure it's charged up, got your 12, at least 12, 6, well, yeah, just make sure it got at least 12 volts on this dang on thing. Mine got 12.9. So what you want to do, take your ground wire, ground it onto the starter, just clamp it onto the body of the starter where you put that bolt through. That's good enough. Take the power wire, and that power wire, you want to put it on that remember I told you that where that wire went with the 13 millimeter, the 1/2-inch bolt went to the fuse box. You want to take the power part and connect it to there, because that's where I get the power from, on the fuse box. So basically you just mimicking the same process but outside of the car. Okay, so let me put that back. Now this little piece right here, that's where your ignition switch will go to the solenoid. So when you turn the key, send fire to this solenoid right here, and it make it spin. So we ain't in a car, I ain't got no key, so the way to send some fire to it is to touch this power right here. So this your fire right here. So when I touch it, if this starter work, it should spin. So here we go. You see that? It's sparking, but it's not spinning. Ain't nothing going on. See that? The starter is jammed up, man. It don't work no more. No bueno. No bueno. Listen. Ah, yeah. So good. Now I know for sure, which I pretty much knew anyway. I just wanted to show y'all what's bracking, that this thing ain't no bueno. So now y'all know, I know, everybody know, I need a hot dang on starter. Alright, so now we know that we need a starter, but the problem is the day happened to be Sunday. I can go get a starter from AutoZone or O'Reilly and all them places. They want 100 and I think it's like $140 to $180 between those commercial places. But I found another spot that sell rebuilt alternators and starter. They only want 80 bucks. So guess what? I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. So don't worry. By the time this camera come back on, I have a new starter. So let's test it out. By the snap of my finger, the new starter will be right there. I told you. Alright, this is the new one. We go test this bad boy out too. Do the same thing with the power, the jumper box. Hook everything up. See if I can get this thing to kick. Alright, I got everything set up. Need to turn on the jumper box though. Okay, turn that on. Booyah, got that 12.9. Remember last time when I touched it, it didn't do nothing. So let's see if this one do something. All you do is, let me come up a different angle. Just touch the power. Got a wire going from the where your ignition wire go to activate the solenoid, and just touch the power. See what happens. See that? See how I jump out? See that? Alright, remember my old one wouldn't do that, so this one worked. My old one didn't. Now let's get this Mamma Jamma on the car. Alright, got that bad boy dropped up in there. You just got to get it in and under all this manifestation. And as you can see, I got, well, I don't know if you can see. I'm going to try to get you to see, but come on. There you go. That bolt down there, that's the first bolt. I got it started. Don't put it tight yet. Don't start locking them down until you get both bolts in there and thread it by hand. It's not like you can get, well, you probably get a power tool in there if you got one of them amazing Milwaukee ones, but I don't have that. So get it in there, get that bolt in there to hold it, and then remember the long one going to the left. So let me get that in there. Don't tighten that one down tight until you get this one, both of them in there, and start it. Then you can start torquing them down. Alright, got both of the bolts in, they both torqued down. Now it's just a reversal. Usually I don't even do reversals because you just doing what you already done previously did. This starter don't have the bracket that this one had, or the bolt hole, so I can put this bracket back on. Lucky me. So it's just gonna be sitting there. I might even take it off, but anyway, just put this power wire back on there like so, and then get the wire that goes to this male right here. It's the black one, all the way, that one right there. Just put that over that and you be in the house. So all right, it was a success. As you can see, the car is running. As you can see, the car is running. Check it out. We got action. Alright, so my starter went out. Just so happened when I was bleeding this dang on. Oh man, I left the bottle under there. And it's leaking. Look at that. I left the bleeder bottle under there and it's leaking. But anyway, the starter went out on me when I was bleeding my slave cylinder. So just my luck. But we good now, y'all. We back in business. Go take this thing around the corner and see what she do.